Hello, this is coming very late and very scrappy. I've not written notes and I've had one stab at it, but I lost my thread. So I'm just going to talk about and reflect on a really lovely weekend that I had that happened to be all female just by coincidence. And so the long and the short of what this weekend involved was it's a collective that's been brought about to kind of get performers who we're like quite skilled performers, or that's tooting our horns too much, but we're not complete amateurs. Like all of us are professional performers in one way or another, and it's about helping us get back on the stage if we've been particularly scared recently. COVID did not help with this. And also about being super chill, no expectations, like resisting the absolute manic grind that theatre can often present to you. And let me tell you, it was a lovely day. We even had like a nap and a story time put into the schedule. We made the studio look like a sleepover. There were all like cushions and blankets everywhere, and we just put on some fairy lights and got all snuggly. And it was just really delightful. And the one big thing that I was like, I don't know if this would have happened if there were any men here, was the day culminated in us being given 10 minutes to do a fooling performance. And I've never done fooling before, but essentially it is a form of solo improvisation that uses no props or particular costume. It's just the performer on stage improvising. So we were handed 10 minutes, and I've never done fooling before, so I was actually quite nervous to do it. And we all did 2 minutes just to warm us up, and then we had the 10. And what the 10 brought out of this group, I was so amazed and compelled and intrigued by. Because these women maybe admitted isn't the right word, and confessed isn't quite right, they revealed these things about themselves that I don't think you ever would reveal otherwise. And I also think it brought certain clarity to things as well, because also a big part of the convention that at least this group does is you're being yourself, and then if you suddenly have a thought in your head that's like, oh fuck, that was stupid, why did I say that, you don't think that. What you do is you take a step to the side and you now inhabit that cruel voice in your head. So you're them on stage, and then for instance, some of us, myself included, had one that was basically just throwing a tantrum, just going like, why, no, this is awful. Or maybe you play different characters. It kind of all comes round to, they're kind of all like the voices of your head and different facets of yourself quite often. And again, that's very revealing, kind of what is this nasty voice that you've got in your head that says that to you. But also, what's this insanely overconfident voice in your head that is kind of great. Like, it is so interesting. But yeah, I was really scared to do it, and I watched these two women go up, and they both spoke about things that felt quite deeply related to being women. I don't know, like, I know they won't see it, and no one who knows us will ever see this video, but I feel like I should keep their private information secret. But one lady was going through some big life changes, quite a lot of different things at once. But for instance, her son is moving not just out of this town but out of the country, and it's the first time he's been living not in the same town as her, plus a bunch of other stuff. But that was very related to having a child, and then also her feeling like, what do I do? How I want to take up space, but I'm scared to, and it's ridiculous. But here I am taking up space, and I have to deal with the fact that might hurt other people. And then this other lady was talking about sort of being a little bit older and being alone, and how sometimes it was great and how sometimes it wasn't. And it was all just so beautiful. And I went up there and I chickened out a bit. I didn't talk about what I really, when I first stepped on the stage, thought I wanted to talk about. I talked about loads of different things. I talked about my mother's approval, which I have wholeheartedly, but I think it's just funny to compare me with my siblings. But anyway, the point I'm getting at is that I've read a bit about consciousness raising, and I want to read more and I want to understand more. But it seems like such a fantastic tool, and I don't know how to implement it, because I don't think I quite have the expertise yet, and I wouldn't feel comfortable holding a room in that way. But I wonder if there was a way to use fooling, possibly, because there was something really genuinely powerful about, as an audience saying, here is 10 minutes, do anything with it, but just be honest. Because although often the aim is to make people laugh, and there were lots of laughs in lots of the performances, but it's somehow a bit wiser or deeper than that, and a bit more reflective. And I don't know if there's a way to do that. You're not meant to have any ideas in your head of what you're going to speak about before you step on stage, but could we twist that rule slightly and say, we're going to talk about our bodies. We're going to go on stage, we're going to talk about our bodies. Or we're going to go on stage and we're going to talk about, like, romances we've had, like, where that's left us on an internal level. And I just heard things being said that I don't think those women would have said in any other context, unless you knew them on, like, literally known them forever and ever and ever kind of level. And about half this group I know quite well, but half this group I didn't. And similarly, I was brave enough or emboldened by this experience to say things I possibly wouldn't have otherwise said. And it was really amazing to get to relate to these women of all different generations. And I hate words like valid and witnessed and oh wow, but it was genuinely amazing to get to sit there and just say, we are gonna, like, witness and honor you having this 10 minutes to say and do anything. And what came out of people was amazing. And I'm really both looking forward to our next session and also kind of sad that there's a likelihood that there'll be some blokes there and the vibe won't be the same, and maybe we won't be as open about these issues, or maybe there'll be some kind of wink and a nod that we feel we have to give, or I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll be all the same. But yeah, I've been very slowly working on talking about all of the female-only spaces that I've been in. And this was an unexpected and particularly powerful one for me. Yeah, I'm just hoping that there's some way I can implement this sort of feminist fooling that might be really special. And if I manage it, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, love you, bye!